Hi, this is Crime and Partner, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Now, in the last episode, I had just gone through the Antechapel, and we were about to go into the Necromancy Laboratory. Now, near the end of the video, I mentioned I didn't have enough time to off-screen getting the rare drop, the Vorpal Blade, off the Archer. Well, I went ahead and I did that in between videos so I could show you. As the description says, slices cleanly through enemies. So anyway, this thing will attack as fast as I can mash the button. Again, I can go at any speed, or as I get faster. This is about as fast as I can do it, but yeah, it just gives you an idea. Anyway, I'm not going to use that right now. Instead, I'm actually going to have a little fun. I'm going to use the Mablung blade, and I'm going to use a skull shield. And for a little bit of a nit boost, I'm going to put on the topaz circlet. Now, if you're familiar with this game, you should know what's coming next, and have an idea of what I'm actually planning on doing for fun. It'll be a nice change of pace from the endless slicing and dicing of the Crusade room. We are at the next boss. This is what's his name? Beelzebub. Beelzebub actually means Lord of the Flies, and depending on where you read it, you get different meanings for it. I know in what was the guy, John Milton, something Milton, in Paradise Lost, Beelzebub was actually the general of the devil's army, but in most things you'll read, Beelzebub will actually be the devil himself. And he is dead. All he does is he's just a big rotting corpse with flies that spin around him. Not much to him. Anyway, I've had my fun. Let me get back to... where was it? There we go. Okay. Now if we go over here to the left, this is where we found, I think I want to say one of the bat powers, I think the fireball, I don't remember off the top of my head, but here we get another Ring of Arcana, so that makes 2. Now, I don't know for sure, I've never heard a definitive answer, whether the effects of both rings stack, or if, you know, there's diminishing returns, or what. So I honestly can't tell you. Anyway, it's one of those little gremlins back from the regular castle. They're nothing now. Anyway, I'm just trying to clear out some of this map percentage, so when I backtrack, I won't have to. I'll minimize my backtracking for later. Here we find the Goddess Shield. I guess I'll equip it. Where is it? Not really any different. Honestly, I don't even remember what it does off the top of my head. I'm not gonna lie. But it honestly doesn't matter. Now we have another save point here, which I don't really need. And yet again, more gremlins. Now in this next portion, there's actually some invisible enemies you can't see. Well, yeah, there he is, the Bitterfly. Usually I just attack a lot. And he dropped a Mystic Pendant. In case you haven't, you forgot, Mystic Pendants increase my MP generation rate. Now this one I do know for sure. They do not stack, so having 2 is not going to help me any. 1 would have been plenty. Anyway, with that taken care of, we will take the door over here, and it'll take us back to the other side of the Black Marble Gallery. We're going to go ahead and try and clear up the rest of this portion, and from there we'll go ahead and backtrack and work on the Necromancy Laboratory. Again, I'm just trying to systematically clear out this map as best I can to minimize backtracking later and just kind of, you know, make it less confusing for you. Interesting thing, that big huge bull thing was a Gorgon. His rare drop is actually a Gorgon blade, which has 0 attack, but can petrify enemies, which is kind of cool. And you'll notice we have more guardians on this side too. And right here, as you can see, I'm actually back to where the clock room is. It was actually in the room right over, but we're not going to go there. Again, I just wanted to do this for map percentage. We are going to head up now. I don't know if you can tell, but I mean, it seems like, you know, as I'm getting all these rare items, my Alucard is getting stronger and stronger. I think those Ring of Funerals helped a lot too, especially then right after. You know, I got I forget which Vlad item it was, but it gave me the 10 Constitution. Those two things right there, they did a ton to help out my defense. So I take way less damage than I did before. And another area with Medusa heads. Thankfully, it's not big. It's not hard. There's no freaking gears everywhere and cloaked knights throwing swords at me. So anyway, that's it for the Medusa heads. And if you remember, these are the Nova skeletons that shoot the lasers from their belly. Yeah, I'm not going to give them a chance to do it. I remember I took like 116 damage earlier, and that was back before I actually had a decent amount of health. I mean, it was over a third of my health that guy knocked out. You may remember in the regular castle, this is where the ghosts were, and I also fought what's his name, the guy with the big iron ball that I had to whoop up with holy water, or else he would have killed me. And there was also Satulu. Anyway, with this, we are actually back in the reverse entrance to the castle. We are going to go ahead and backtrack to the beginning of the Necromancy Laboratory just before I got to Beelzebub, and from there we'll finish off the rest of the lab. Okay, so I backtracked from the through the Black Marble Gallery to just before where we fought Beelzebub. We're gonna go ahead and go up now, though. And over here is a save point that I won't be using. And here we have a very lovely room filled with gremlins and butterflies and Salem witches. I'm gonna go ahead and just mist it because this room's kind of annoying, in all honesty. I should be okay at this point. Anyway, down here is where we got the cloth cape in the normal castle, that really nasty brown one. But here I get a life max up, much more useful. Anyway, backtracking. Also, something about those butterflies, that mystic pendant I got earlier was the common drop. Their rare drop is actually something called a talisman, which it's an accessory that when you get hit, you have a chance of negating the damage, but if it's based off your luck stat, which, you know, my luck's not really that good, so I'm not going to use it. Anyway, here we find a heart max up. And there's one more secret area right up here. Where I will find, I believe it was a katana. Yep. Anyway, we're going to stop here at this point. Next episode, we'll finish off the Necromancy Lab and then go into the reverse castle entrance. This is Crime and Partner. Thanks for watching. See you next Crime.